that's that. We are streaming.
That should be the other one in the box. True?
Yeah. You can hold it around and I don't know, make it a better experience.
Yes, sir.
Imagine you put out like a $20 bill, comes back up like 3/4, all right, and it's
That'd be awesome.
we could like take the kids and say that's what happened. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah. Because we're like, oh,
Like for Halloween or something. Yeah. That's a great idea. I love that.
hello.
Can you tell me how many kids are there?
Let's see.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
All right, can you guys hear me? Can anybody hear me? Let's see. Let's see. Can anybody hear me? I can't hear anybody. Yeah.
Like waves, long waves. Yeah, that's what you do. And long waves just like right here maybe, where these footprints are. And we can kind of connect the red and the line. Okay, so right here.
You want to lay down or sitting?
Laying down we do. Knees here and then two long waves.
So you want Oh, good. All right. So we are setting up. Let's see. I'm going to show you here. So here we are. We got Good is setting up the GoPro. And it's hot here. Just so you know, it's pretty hot. Let's see. So Glory getting that ready. Getting the plastic ready for the.
Did they get to see this after we designed it that day? Did they get to see the mount?
I showed him it was still on the. I showed him the mount, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hadn't been assembled yet, of course, but they did see that. So yeah, it's the same mount that I showed you before. Got the GoPro inside now.
Ready to rock.
Right. And these fine gentlemen are setting up the regulator right there to the helium tank. And see that helium tank? It's probably about 3,000 pounds per square inch of pressure. 3,000 pounds per square inch. That means every square inch inside of that tank is pushing out by 3,000 pounds. A ton and a half. And so what the regulator does is it lets the helium out, gradually. Because if you just opened it up, everything would come out all at once.
It's like the knob on your sink at home, right? You want to control how much you come out. Because if we were to just turn the big silver knob, we wouldn't be able to control how fast the balloon expands, and then it'd kind of fly everywhere, and we'd be losing control. So this lets us add helium to the balloon nice and slow at a rate that we're comfortable with, and kind of keep an eye on everything.
So it's like it's like the faucet on your sink. It's just like that. Only there's a lot more pressure inside, and this is like a super fancy faucet with a gauge to tell you how much pressure is inside. Yeah, and those tanks are highly regulated and they're inspected because there's so much pressure, things go off like a bomb if it's damaged, right? So people, they get checked out before they refill them. They always check it out, inspect it for any damage. Okay, just a close up over here. The gauges are constant.
Full power or it's really off, so we'll find out.
Oh, okay, yeah. We can struggle by that before.
We got a 50-50 shot.
Getting the payload ready over there. And we'll check out if there's any questions. Can't really see the, names. We're looking for names. So it's just, I can't see the computer here in the sunshine. It's too bright. So let's see what we got. The audio is horrible. Okay. Why did you show me not with you? Oh, okay. So the audio is horrible. Can you tell me what is horrible about it? Is it too quiet, too loud? Is the sound breaking up? Is it the wind? Okay, and good question. Why does the cylinder not weigh 3,000 pounds? So, let's see. So, the reason it doesn't, the pressure is 3,000 pounds on the inside. So that means if you had a square inch of that tank, like say every square inch inside that tank, there's 3,000 push. So that means if you had this big of a space, it would hold up 3,000 pounds because it's pressurized gas. But um, that doesn't mean that there's 3,000 pounds of helium inside. I'm not sure if I can explain it right. I think of a way to explain it any differently than that. Well, I'll tell you what, yeah, I know, like a bicycle pump. If you were to pump a bicycle pump, your bicycle tires are typically like 90 pounds per square inch. Like when you fill your tires up with like a lot of bicycles, right? There's a lot of pressure in those tires. So that pressure is about 90 pounds per square inch, but your tire doesn't weigh 90 pounds. But this tank has 3,000 pounds per square inch. Okay, it has static. Okay, so I'm going to try to improve the sound quality. And I'll be right back. Just answering a text here. Quick. And to do this. And sorry guys, I just have to answer this text here. Let's see. Okay. I'm just telling Christy where we are here, so I'm gonna go here. This way. And here, and here, okay. One over here, let's see that one. Okay, it is about 91 degrees here, but it feels at least that hot. Okay, so now, sorry about that, I was telling Christy where we are. So, let's see. So now, hopefully I moved my, hopefully the sound's a little better now. It's this, I don't know how to improve the sound any more than that audio quality. Other than that, it's maybe because we're kind of far out here and don't have really good service, but, so let's see, where are we here? So, all right. Now, please let me know how the sound is now. And what else do we got? The spring could create, even if it doesn't. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, a spring could create 3,000 pounds even if it doesn't weigh 300. Good, perfect analogy. I love that. All right. When you inflate your bike. Okay, cool. How long does it take about? It takes a little while. Probably another maybe 20 minutes to set the balloon up, and probably only like 5 minutes to fill it once we get it ready to go. Let's see. So, and then my video, I got a delay here, so it's kind of hard to see what you can see. But I'm going to take you back over there. All right, I'm going to walk you around the setup again. Okay. So this holds the balloon neck open while we're filling it. Oh, and there's Christy. I guess it, you know, again, I'm helping it fit a little more easily.
Here's the problem we encountered here, guys. There's the diameter of the balloon is a lot smaller than this. So we have one PVC pipe. If we had a smaller diameter PVC pipe, it'd be nice, but we're going to slide it in with this sunscreen. See if that works better.
Okay. Yeah, not to get it anywhere else. We don't want to get that sunscreen on any other part of the balloon.
I'm too sensitive.
Remember, that could damage the balloon if we. I'll play that again. What if, let's see. That's not the towers. Maybe Christy has something like that. So, I'd like to do just kind of the scenery around here. We have rocks, we have Christie, Casmark, we have rocks, and we have cell towers. Oh, it's a cell tower. And then we have the lake. There's the lake. And we can't quite get to it because of the fence. But yeah, we do have gloves. We have gloves to help hold the lines of the balloon when we're about to launch it. They're still working on getting that. I wonder. I'm gonna go ask them a question really quick here. So I'm gonna use this right there. And then, hello. Guys, what about this? Can you fill it without the PVC?
No.
No?
Without the PVC, you don't have anything for the zip ties to grab to. So.
Can you just zip tie around the tube?
No.
Okay. So why not the tube would collapse if you zip tied around the hose? Can you just zip tie the neck around the hose?
Like put the neck inside instead of the other way around.
Put the hose inside the neck, and then zip tie it.
The concern isn't filling. We can fill it right now. The problem is you're putting 10 pounds of weight on that, and it's slippery.
I got it.
So what the PVC allows you to do is really crimp down on it, so that way when you let it go, it can take that tension force. If you don't, what's liable to happen is when you let it go, it's just going to pull the thing off, and the balloon's going to just go.
Right. I got it.
So all the PVC does is provide like grip.
Grip and the line, hold the lines.
That's not that. That's that diameter.
What about this? Can we cut the neck out of here?
I don't think
So you need to narrow it? We could go to a hardware store, but I think that's going to work on it. And it's too big.
I think we need like 1 inch. Okay, well, the good news is, we should control feedback on that. We're already ahead of that.
Okay, so we're trying to figure out that PVC thing, that little piece of white pipe won't fit in the neck of the balloon. And the other balloons we had were different. So, you guys can't see much, can you? Or maybe you can. So, we're trying to figure that thing out. And we need that to tie the lines on. That kind of gives it some strength so we can tie things to it. And hopefully we don't have to go to the store for this. A few other questions going on here. When you inflate the controller. All right, so we do have some gloves. That's could help us a little bit, but we're trying to figure out this whole issue of something to put inside the neck of the balloon. I can't think of anything. I'm going to take a little walk around and see if I can see something to do.
This was the only one holding it, but I did our block. Oh, because this is a different style. Yeah. They just had this previously, but we're not going to hook it again, so I just did the knot, and then I attached this. So it's the same deal as last time, just with that attached. Yeah.
Oh.
Try to smash it on the ground.
Okay, so I'll show you what we're doing here. Watch your little fingers. So yeah, what we're trying to do is cut a little piece out of the PVC pipe to make it smaller. Hopefully it's cut that little section out, and then hopefully it's small enough to fit inside the neck of the balloon. And then we're also cutting that little piece out, and then we're going to have to trim off the rough parts so it doesn't damage the balloon.
Oh,
huh.
cool, right?
Interesting. What about the Advil? Was that strong enough?
This cut. This place is cute.
Hi.
You put anything in the front, and we have some black. You're right.
Thank you.
I know that we're always
The one
doing
thing.
home improvement, so that's why we were back in the car.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah.
Perseverance is the rest of the week. I also got used to that, just that keep it more stable.
I actually need to open it up like a pipe.
Yeah, so this Advil, little Advil bottle might be the solution to our problems. All of our
It's
problems.
the solution to mine often.
So we got two approaches, and hopefully one of them will work. Hopefully both of them will work. We can choose the better of the two.
Call this improv. There's improv comedy and there's improv engineering, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have some as well.
Yeah, we didn't see the balloon because we didn't realize all the balloons have been the same except this one. And then we don't like to open the balloon early too because that'll expose it to damage. But that Advil bottle is looking good. Yeah. Advil to the rescue. Nice. Notice at no time does his fingers leave his hands.
Yes.
And that could work theoretically too. So which direction do you want to go in on that? Like that? It's a better grip like that?
I think that's probably best.
Okay. Since
I'm trying to keep the side I cut away from the thin part of the balloon in case there's any leftover sharp edges.
good, makes sense. And we got that little neck we can.
We have another problem. Do we need some leather? Oh, I don't think we have the lotion to put it on. Yeah, it's kind of hard because we know that it took off the cover on it. If you roll it,
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
It might work better. If you roll it out.
Yeah, so take it out and then roll it like a sock, like putting a sock on a sunburned foot. Some of our supplies there. Gloves, iPads, more gloves. Teamwork. So what if one person holds the balloon and the other person gets a running start with the ibuprofen bottle? There we go. Almost there. Pretty much, it could even work like that. Plus, we can get a good seal. We can put a zip tie around the neck of the bottle, and that'll give us a real good hold on it, I think. But yeah, we want to get it all in there too if we can. I think we're almost there. Just kind of work it in a little more.
What if I compress it and then you pull it open? See what I'm saying?
It's like a wetsuit.
It is like a wetsuit, actually. It's like if you wanted a large and you got a child's medium.
There was wet on the inside, and you were dry. Okay, they're making some progress. Slowly but surely, they're making progress. They're just kind of working it on there. We'll check out if there's any questions. Okay. I haven't seen any comments. Are you guys still with us? I don't see any comments here. Can somebody say something just so I know you're all still there, still working? All right, let me know how it's going there. If the sound's okay, if you can hear me at all. Hi. Here, good. Okay. How is our? It sounds good. Okay, good. Good. I moved our hotspot source closer. I think that was the problem there. Payload. Yeah. Let's see. Here's the payload. Oh, so bright. So bright. Here's the payload box, and we've got the GoPro here. Now, let's see. There's that. I'm not sure if it might be sealed up. I'm not sure if I want to open it up if it's all ready to go. But I'll check that out. So there's the payload box. 2 lines that extends up to the Stratastar, the GPS system there. And then we got the parachute here. And the line that comes up like this, and we still haven't tied it to the balloon yet because we're waiting for that to be ready. And slowly but surely, even more progress. They're really close now. Maybe they're even about done, so that looks pretty good. We don't want to really, yeah, let's be real careful with that because we don't want to damage the balloon with it.
I think the neck is strong enough to give it.
But it could spread out, you know, you lose control of it. Uh-oh. So, on your own strength. But the zip tie will compress it evenly around, so it should be fine.
So it needs to be done.
Oh, it needs to go farther in? So yeah, what you were doing was working, you know, just little by little. If you can, yeah. Here.
Because now that it's in, we can kind of like.
But you know, the thing is that.
Just very.
Come on.
Very small.
There we go.
And you could put some on your finger and. Yeah, going that way too. It's less likely to drip inside if you lose it. Is there a way to, is it possible to kind of get a pinch and pull up like that on the side?
Which part are you asking?
I mean, if it's working, just keep going.
Be very careful. I'm worried about.
There's no way to pinch the side like that, right? Can I get in there?
Oh, this
like
might
that
actually work better than I thought.
Okay, fine.
cliff to seal it. We just crushed it. And then this little lip, we can put the zip tie on and it'll help hold the lines. We gotta see how secure it is. Let's try zip tying the lines first, because we gotta do that anyways. And if we're happy with how much it holds it.
So we're gonna do a zip tie
Here.
right here.
Another one here. Yeah, because we'll pinch it here big time.
Yeah.
And then the payload lines will go here. We'll have one big one here, and then 2 and 3 maybe.
Yeah,
let's try
Is it possible to fold it over when you're zip tying it at the end?
Like this?
Yeah.
I don't like how
It's
that
good.
would try and pull it, because it would always try and undo it.
Yeah, and it's getting up into the thin part too. All right, so. Connecting the lines here.
Good shot of it.
I want to get it right on this lip.
There you go.
We have enough zip ties.
Here's 2 right here. We should have 4 already over here. Yeah. Oh, not bad.
I don't know.
I don't know if I trust that.
No. This would just be support for. I don't know.
There's any questions? Okay, the furthest we've ever had to go, well, let's see. We did lose one. Yes. How many miles? One balloon did not pop, and probably went at least 60 miles into the mountains north of Los Angeles. And we have not retrieved it, but we think we know where it is. So maybe next week or something, we might try and go and get it, because it landed way somewhere in the mountains. So yeah, we did lose one, but hopefully we'll be able to get it back. If it's in a place where we can go. Okay, and then, what is inside? Let me ask what made it inside. Okay, so which items from the list made it inside of the payload box?
Glue.
Glue?
Raspberries.
Yeah, raspberries instead of strawberries. We got some raspberries. A plastic shark. Technically not a dinosaur, but they were the same shark that was there around during dinosaurs. So it's kind of close. Popcorn. A sealed bag of popcorn, which might pop. And they've got success so far. Nice. Good job, guys. Yeah. Yeah, that worked great.
You guys need me to hold anything, stand
Make
somewhere?
sure we turn on the GoPro. If you can let us to do that,
Okay.
that would be excellent.
Yeah, and then probably you'll come in handy. Once the balloon starts filling up, it wants to take off, and then so we need people. This plastic is for holding the balloon down.
Okay.
And we wear gloves for that, even though our gloves are all very small. We wear gloves for that so we don't get our oil on the balloon. which can make it pop. And but basically, it takes like at least 3 people to, once it starts getting full, it takes at least 3 people to hold it down, because he'll still be filling it for that time. So we'll definitely need you for that. Okay. All right. But they're small. I can get them over my fingers. Okay, so he's double checking our satellite connection, the communications, because sometimes the connection will stop when you're not looking. So he's double checking that we have that. Okay, put the payload box on top of that where you're standing. Put this over. Ouch! So bright. Okay, so he's turning on the GoPro. Okay, GoPro is on. Now he's linking he's setting up the GPS devices.
Yeah, I know.
Spicy side.
It fell out of this.
Yeah, it's fine.
Extra spicy. I got one right here. Well, that's our. Is that the one you want?
Okay, so.
And we have a checklist. Very important. Because when you're doing a million things, it's pretty easy to forget one. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. So this. Yeah, so it's going to protect the balloon so the balloon doesn't hit the tarp. And this one holds it down because the balloon will want to take off.
Thank you guys for coming.
How hot is hot? It was 91 last time I checked. I think it's hotter than that now. Yeah, it's probably almost 100 degrees right now. Plus the ground is hot too, so that, you get heat coming up from the bottom also. I think we'll survive. Let's see.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be 100 degrees very soon here.
So for the releasing, we're going to tether it, and then someone's holding the payload, right?
Okay, I'm going to put some gloves on just in case I need help there. And I'm going to set this down. Okay, filling the balloon. There it is. First helium goes in. Is there any questions here?
Can you guys bring the tarp down lower? Sorry. When you let it go, can you hold it? Okay. Alright, so, Christy, Merlin's gonna hold it and we're gonna hold it first. So we'll both let go. What am I holding? So, like, when we take this off and we're kind of holding it before it launches, I need you to hold the balloon belt, hold it down. Yeah. What's your leg arm over there? You have room? Yep.
Pardon?
The balloon is at 1,200 grams.
Is it what?
1,200 grams.
Yes. sorry, it's really hard. The video, I can't really see too well what you can see. It's really hard for me to see that. So, really can't.
I think it's starting to slip on one side.
Oh.
Come here.
Pull it down towards you, Merlin. We're a little. Yeah, get it secure. I got plenty of those here.
On this side by my left arm.
You got it?
Oh, that's me. So.
Tim, did they come up with a name yet?
Oh, I don't know. Did you guys come up with a name yet?
Bobby the Balloon?
So it's going. Gotta go that way.
Our mascot used to be Chippy the bird.
Oh, Cheppy? Cheppy the bird. That could be a name for them. Cool. Did they name it? I like Bobby.
Did you want us to tether it then check the cameras, or now?
It's tethered. We're gonna let it up off its tether real quick, and then we'll do cameras. Just every little connection here.
Okay, I'm gonna walk around because.
The feet on that one.
Huh? Oh, that's fine for now. Is anyone's birthday today? You got 2 balloons. Once we take the tarp off, it's just gonna want to do what it's gonna do. And unfortunately, it has so much force behind it, we really don't get a say. Okay, it's still recording. I think we're good to start spooling it up. I'm gonna take it off the tether now.
All right, we're checking for airplanes. I hear one.
I do too. Let me check my ATC real quick.
It's right there.
Okay, so there's the air. I don't know if you can see it. There's an airplane there, and it's kind of coming our way. So we're gonna have to wait for that. It's pretty low. Yeah, coming right for us. So we're waiting for that. All right. And he's taking a turn. It's a little airplane, but they still count. So there's another one that's kind of headed right for us. And we'll have to wait for that one more airplane, and we should be all clear after that. Oh, I hear that other one. I hear that other one, don't I, or no? Okay. All right. So.
You might want to step back.
Sure. Okay. So there's the balloon. There's that.
Make sure you help this week, guys. This is the whole picture.
4,
3,
2, 1. And there she goes. Wow. Into the wild blue.
Look at his swing.
All right, that is a successful launch. It's about to head into the sun here, so I won't be able to see that too well. It's going right into the sun, so you're probably blinded by that right now. So we were cleaning up, packing up the stuff. And I cannot see the balloon. It's right in the sun, so I cannot see it.
In about 3 minutes, it'll be higher than most planes are. Corey, make sure that valve's completely closed before you get up.
Let's see.
Because otherwise it would just start shooting unregulated pressure out. I think we're good with the live stream. Yes, I can end the stream now.
Okay. And
take this where I can actually read the screen.